Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our science class. Today, we are going to talk about how rocks changes over time. Here's our starter activity. Look at the picture carefully. We have 6 pictures on your screen and answer the 3 questions. What do you notice? What signs of damage can you see? And how might this have been caused? Pause the video and answer the activity. Time is up. Now looking at the picture, these are different rocks in many ways. It could be either be a brick or a stairs. So this is what I have noticed. There are signs of damage that I see. There are cracks over here and the rocks turning into small pieces. There are also breaks and deformation. How might this have been caused? That is exactly what we're going to learn today. How rocks changes over time and what causes its change. Learning objective: to recognize how rocks changes over time. Success criteria: I can describe how the appearance of the rock changes over time. I can describe how rocks changes over time. I can suggest the cause for the changes occurred over time. And I can write a report how rocks have changes or have changed over time. How do rocks change over time? Take a look at the picture. What can you see? What have you observed about the formation of this rock? Well, if you have seen this this rock has cracks and maybe it is broken already. Why? Because of different factors that we are going to learn today. Factors may include the wind, the rain and water, ice and glaciers, also the heat from the sun. Water, wind, ice, plants, and animals all act to wear down rocks. Over time, they can break larger rocks into sediments. Rocks break down by the process called weathering. Moving water, wind, and glaciers then carry these pieces from one place to another. This is called erosion. So there are 2 processes involved in the changes of rock. One is weathering and the other one is erosion. Some things that causes rocks to change over. First, we got water. Water cracks in the rock, freezing and expanding. Plant roots growing into rocks. Water running over rocks, causing the rocks to hit one another and break into smaller pieces. Wind also carrying sand that wears away rock. Carbon dioxide dissolved in water forming an acid that eats holes in the rock. Rock changing over time by wind. As the wind blows, it picks up small particles of sand and blasts large rocks with the abrasive particles, cutting and shaping the rock, just like the picture. Rock changing over time by ice. A glacier is a large river of ice that moves very slowly downhill. Glaciers are formed over many years as large amounts of snow fall and accumulate. The snow compacts and changes to ice. Stuck in the bottom of the glacier are stones of various sizes that wear away the rock under the glacier as it moves downhill. Rock changing over time by water. Fast-moving streams and rivers carry big and small rocks downstreams. These small and big rocks was flown by the water, moved by the running water, and it hits the rock. There it causes breakage, and then it turns into pieces. Rock changing over time by plants and animals. Plant roots can grow into cracks and break open rocks. At the same time, burrowing animals move rock material to the surface, making it easier to break down rocks and soil. So these are the factors that causes the rock to break and also contribute to deformation and contribute to the weathering and the erosion of the rock. Now for our activity, list down 4 factors that causes rocks to change. Pause the video and answer the activity. Time is up. The answers are: first, water. Second, we got wind. Third, ice or the glaciers. Fourth, and either fifth, plants and animals. Activity 2. Choose 2 factors, how rocks change, and describe it in your own sentence, how it happened. So you may choose only 2 factors, describe it in your own, using your own words in a sentence, then share it to the class. Pause the video and do the activity. And finally, activity 3. What will happen to these rocks after the changes that happened? Take a look at this picture. Pause the video and think for your answer. Now time is up. The first thing that may come to your mind is it turns into soil. And probably you might thought also that these small pieces now can be used by people, using it for making bricks, houses, ornaments, maybe jewelries, monuments, and a lot more, just like the lessons that we have studied before about the uses of rocks. Mainly, these small pieces of rocks now will turn into soil. It will mix with the sediments and different organic matter. Then, that's the beginning of life on Earth. When there's soil, plants will grow, plants will give us food, plants will give us oxygen, and people and animals will survive. Therefore, changes in rocks are inevitable because this is very important for our existing and for living things on Earth. That's all for now. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you so much, and always remember, be the best you can. Bye.